Hello and welcome to Storytime at Christmas with West Norfolk Deaf Association, brought to you from our lovely bookshop at number 8. Today we're going to read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. We children were nestled all snug in our beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in our heads. And Mama in her kerchief and Dada in his cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprung from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, threw open the shutters and tore up the sash. The moon on the hill with the new fallen snow gave the sparkle of midday to the objects below. And when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, and a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick's. More rapid than sports cars, his reindeer they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, on Blitzen. On top of the porch, on top of the hill, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that fly before the wild hurricanes, they meet with an obstacle that mount the sky. So up to the housetops the reindeers they flew, with sleighs full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. I drew in my head and was turning around, when down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his shoes were tarnished with ashes and soot, but a bundle of toys he flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, and his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose was like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work and filled up the stockings and turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, he gave a nod, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh and gave his team a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. I heard him explain as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Thank you for listening. Happy Christmas.